Registered voters in California will soon receive a ballot in the mail for the June primary.
And tonight we're giving you a chance to meet the candidates in one hotly contested race. Kick It On's Laurie Perez spoke tonight with candidates vying to become an LA County Supervisor. Laurie?
Well, Jeff, both you and I did. The District 3 County Supervisor's race is a fight for one of the most powerful and important political roles in California, if not the country. Tonight, in a candidates forum streamed live on CBS News Los Angeles, we asked the candidates how they'd tackle the most urgent issues in LA County.
At the top of that list, homelessness. They each gave us their thoughts on how the response has failed.
Essentially, the county has been sitting on mental health services dollars, literally not spending them. We audited the county about 2.5 years ago and found $980 million sitting in the coffers of mental health services dollars that should have been put to work on the streets.
We can't expect our most challenged residents to navigate 4 departments to get what they need from LA County. It just isn't going to work that way.
Politicians have to take responsibility. There needs to be a board where elected officials need to be put on that board, take responsibility and throw them out if it doesn't work. But this idea of everybody pointing fingers, we have a bunch of money we just sent from the state.
On the topic of what they would do to bring crime down, they talked about guns, the sheriff, and defunding the police. At one point, Senator Hertzberg suggesting Councilmember Horvath is taking credit for his work, and her suggesting he might be too close to law enforcement to be effective.
I think we need to get guns out of the hands of people who shouldn't be using those guns or prohibited from using them. The gun violence epidemic is taking over, and I've been through 2 mass shootings since being a senator, and I consider all these acts of mass shooting, whether it's at a school or a church or on our streets. I don't think you need to defund in order to reform. And I don't think we should snap back from this new rising crime into sort of reversion to the days of old where we try to lock everybody up. That's not going to work.
Well, I don't think we can trust someone who's endorsed by all of the law enforcement agencies to hold them accountable.
Councilmember Horvath claims that as a council person, because she wrote a letter, pulled all the rape kits. I spent 11 years building one of the largest crime labs in the country at Cal State LA to provide jobs and to coordinate with Cal State LA. I've worked with them and they trust me.
So you can try to diminish the work of community-based organizations. You can try to diminish the work of all of the women who came together demanding results from the city and county of LA, or you can understand that we actually came together and delivered results for 10 million people in a way that was very meaningful. And as a survivor, I'm kind of offended that you would go there.
A big part of the county's crime response will be in the hands of the sheriff. Sheriff Alex Villanueva has had a contentious relationship with the board at odds over vaccine mandates, the budget, and homelessness. The candidates were asked how they would work with him if he's reelected.
You got to get past the politics. I mean, this is really sacred work. When you look at when people put on that badge and that uniform every day, they've got a target on their back and go out and do that work. And if we're getting trapped in this sort of posture match between the board and the sheriff, it's gonna, the people of LA are the ones who are gonna suffer as a result, as well as the rank and file officers.
We need somebody who actually takes public safety seriously. If he was doing such a good job, people would feel safe right now, but they don't. He is not providing the safety and security that people are looking for in their neighborhoods, period.
Now, clearly what this sheriff has done is quite challenging, no question about it. But it's all about how you approach stuff, how you deal with people, and to try to, if he gets elected by the voters, he gets elected by the voters, and I'll figure out a way to work with him and find places that we can work together to serve the people of County of Los Angeles.
And you can see the full forum discussion online at cbsla.com. I'm Laurie Perez, back to you.